AITAH for not delivering a disabled woman's food to her in bed, so the last month of my pregnancy, I had to stop working. Doctor's orders. My job was complete physical labor. I wasn't gaining enough weight. At 8 months pregnant, my daughter was 4 pounds as a single woman, 22, not working wasn't an option, so I went on maternity leave and started door dashing. I always brought my sister, 14, with me because I've heard horror stories from dashers and didn't want to go alone. So I went to bring the woman her Burger King around 10 p.m. Her address took me to an empty lot, so I called, and her house is maybe 4 minutes away. Down a long dirt road. The instructions said to call her for a pin. There was a gate with a pin pad, but it was already open, so I assumed it was for that. So I disregard the message. She called me as soon as I pulled up, before I could even park, and told me a pin. I didn't think much of it, said okay, and still assumed it was for the gate's pin pad. Then I realized she had a pin pad on her front door. So I set the bag down and called her again to clarify about the pin. She wanted me to bring her the food to her bedroom because she wasn't able to walk. She did have those metal ramps for wheelchairs leading to her front door. But you could see from outside that every single light in the house was off. There was a car outside, which made me curious. It could have been one that's accessible for handicap driving, or just a car for her to be easily driven in by someone else. But I saw no handicap license plate or window tag. My sister offered to take the food in, but she's a 14-year-old girl. Maybe I was overthinking it, but I was horrified to think what if I let her go in and a man was waiting in the dark? Even if we went together, I'm 8 months pregnant and she's 14. Something about the situation just felt off to me. I explained my situation to the lady and she cursed me out and said how dare I let an 80-year-old woman go hungry for the night and leave a burger she paid for outside in the cold. When I arrived home, she called again and made me feel even worse, calling me ableist and other things. Maybe if it were daylight out, I would have felt comfortable going inside. But having a pregnant woman and a 14-year-old girl go inside a stranger's home at night didn't sit right with me. She reported me on the app, so I called DoorDash and explained my side of the situation. They said it is called DoorDash and it's against policy to go past a customer's door for safety reasons, then remove the violation against me. She said I never delivered her food. I know I'm probably in the right, but I can't help but feel bad about it.